Greetings, salutations. How's it going? Well, here's the update on the car. We changed our plans. My sister's boyfriend, Mike, shout out to you, Mike, um, thought the front tires were fine. He said, I don't know why they're telling you need four tires when you really don't. But, of course, it's all-wheel drive, and you're supposed to replace all four tires. But you don't have to. As long as the front tires are fine, you put the same tire on the back, you should be fine. Well, that's what he said. And I'm like, well, he said, well, you can spend the money or you can save the money. So we canceled the appointment. I've ordered two tires. There's a different kit on the back that allows you to do the alignment because if you don't have that, you're just going to eat through the tires. And I'm going to pay for an alignment and new tires every year. And I'm like, nah, I don't think we want to do that. So we got the kid coming. He's going to mount and balance the tires for me. And then I can go get an alignment and then get the inspection sticker, which should save me a good chunk of money. I also have the replacement license plate light bulbs that I will put in, and then I'll know both of those are replaced because actually one of them works, but I'm going to replace both of them with LEDs. So we'll get care of that. So instead of spending up to $800, we can cut a couple $100 out. That'd be good. Otherwise, it's going to be a long, long month. So we're gonna get all that up. The tires are ordered, the parts are ordered, and hopefully we can get those in and get it taken care of because the back tires are really quite bad. And fortunately, I don't have any real long distance things right off the next couple of weeks, so hopefully we can get that done. And once that's done, then I can go get the inspection sticker, which I'm not as worried about. But I mean, I do have to get one. I just at least the tires it will be replaced, and I know that the safety of the car is good. Plus the plate lights of the cops pull me over because it'd be pretty stupid to get pulled over for a plate light when you can just buy one and stick it in there. So hopefully that's going to take care of that problem, and should make the Honda good for a little while. It does need a good cleaning inside, and I do think I'm going to invest in a better antenna for my car. What I got works. It's just I think I could do a little bit better, but I'm not really sure about that either. We're going to see. I also need to buy rear struts for it. I found the struts, and those are pretty easy. Supposedly, struts you just pop off the sides and you pop new ones in, so that shouldn't be too bad. But I didn't want to spend the money on that because I want to get the car, the tires and everything done, and then get the everything set up so I can get the alignment and the inspection sticker. The tail thing that lifts the tailgate up, those they work fine except for when it's really really cold. They're really slow to go up and they start to sag a little bit. That's not going to affect the inspection sticker. So those can be replaced later on. I also have to replace the interior lights with some LEDs just because I want LEDs. They're brighter and I don't have to worry about them burning out. Right now, all my interior lights are working, but I want to replace them with LEDs just to keep the car going. I mean, I got to keep it up and running, and it's cheaper to buy little parts and pieces than buy a new car. So hopefully that'll all work out. Hopefully the tires, the car will get all fixed up, and then I'll be good for a little while, and I'll be able to start scoring away a little bit more money. But I will have to put a little bit more money into the Honda here later on. But I think the struts, the LEDs. Is there anything else I need to fix? There's something that seems to me like there was something else I wanted to do to the car. I can't remember what it was. Struts, LEDs. Oh, the exterior lights, the turn signals, and the brake lights. I've also found an LED kit for those, which will also make those brighter, which is good because these are the original bulbs, which are incandescent. So these will make it brighter. It also should kind of spruce it up a little bit. So I think with that and the struts, I think it's 50, $55 altogether. So once I get everything fixed up and I get it inspected and everything, then later on, maybe sometime in the spring, I'll pop out $55 and buy all those, and then I can replace all the bulbs and the struts at one time, and then the car will be well as good as a 16. Was it? Oh, it's only 16 years now. Is it 2006? 18, 19-year-old, 19-year-old car could be. And I'm just about to roll 150,000 miles on it, which is weird because when my father passed away, he had 99,000, which means I put 50,000 miles on that car in just 2, 3 years. That's more than the car had in the first beginning of it, but I have to do a lot of traveling for doctor's appointments. So, but yeah, get that done and give it a good clean and replace those LEDs, and she should be good for a while, hopefully. Um, oh, the rear squirter doesn't work for the rear washer. You can hear the motor pumping, but nothing comes out the rear. I'm not really worried about that either, but it's nice to have occasionally to have that to clean the rear window, but most of the time I don't really need it. I do have I bought a brand new wiper blade for that when I moved up here. I haven't even put that on yet because I don't use the back wiper very often. So that'll be good. Oh, wiper blades. That was what I was trying to think of. Like I said in the last video, I really need to get some wiper blades. So you throw in some wiper blades. We're looking at what, maybe $80 to get the car finished after the tires and everything. So I have an additional $80 basically to get the car up to where I want it, which I'll spend this spring once I get a few dollars saved this up, and then she should be good for a while. So yeah. Anyway, that's the update. We changed plans. We're gonna try to save a little money, which is never a bad thing. And I think in the long run, it'll probably be better anyway. Oh, I bought the stuff for the oil change for my car. Once again, shout out to Mike. He's gonna do the oil change for me. I bought a real OEM Honda oil filter and the oil he told me to get for it. So we're gonna do an oil change when he does the tires and stuff. So the car is really, we're putting as much into it as I can afford to keep it going really good, and I think that's gonna be good for it. Of course, the oil change is important anyway, but you get that done, get the tires done, and then the inspection sticker. That'll be good. I think of the alignment. I gotta find some place to get an alignment. That's the other thing. I gotta find a place to go now to get an alignment. But once I get that done, it should be good to go. The Honda will keep on keeping on. All right, we'll catch you in the next one.